Today I messed up by hooking up with a girl who lives in the same building as me. Now she's making my life a living hell unless I drop my shorts and get back in her bed. Posted by u/savings_succotash 432. So, this woman in my building kept making small talk with me, and eventually, she asked if we could exchange numbers, so I did. We started texting, and one thing led to another. We ended up hooking up a few times. I told her from the beginning that I'm focused on improving my life right now and don't want a girlfriend. But I said, hey, if you just want to have fun, we can have fun. However, the more we hooked up, the more she kept randomly showing up at my door at all hours, asking to hang out. It started to become exactly what I said I wasn't looking for, so I cut her off. Fast forward, my car windows have been busted out twice, she's emptied a whole bag of trash in front of my apartment door, and she took my clothes out of the washer mid-wash and dumped them on the floor. I'm too embarrassed to tell the leasing office about the situation, and I don't want to involve the police. Basically, I guess I'm going to have to move, which sucks because I love my apartment. I even tried talking to her and being very kind about it, but her response was that we should go back to how it used to be, or she would keep doing this stuff. Any advice? Also, my building has entry locks and a parking garage with limited access, which makes me so mad because no other woman could easily be making my life this hellish if she didn't live in the building. First update one day later. So yesterday, I posted about a problem I was having with a woman in my apartment building who started making my life hell after we had casually hooked up a few times and I decided to cut her off. Well, this morning I took off work and went to the leasing office to explain the situation to the leasing lady. I explained everything and showed her all the text evidence and pictures I had. She was more upset about it than I was and basically said I should have come to her the first time anything happened. I was so glad that she understood the situation. She said she's going to check the parking garage cameras on the dates my car windows were busted out to see if they caught her on film clearly. She also mentioned that she's going to send the woman an email stating that actions like this are grounds for eviction. Although she can't evict her yet without full proof, she sounded dedicated to getting that proof. Thanks everyone for the advice. Hopefully, this gets resolved, and I don't have to move. Second update 2 days later. This morning, the leasing lady called me and asked me to come to the office. When I got there, she had 4K crystal clear footage of the woman breaking my windows on 2 different occasions. She didn't cover her face or anything, and one time she even went to her car to get something before going back into the building. Not only did she have footage of her at the car, but she also had elevator footage of her taking a full bag of trash to my floor and then getting back on the elevator with an empty bag. The leasing lady asked if I wanted to call the cops, but I said no because I try to deal with the police as little as possible. I just told her that she could handle the situation however she wanted. I just need this woman to leave me alone, or else I'll have to move. The leasing lady said, okay, gotcha, I'll take care of it. A couple of hours later, she called me again and said the cops had just come and picked the woman up. I was like, what? She explained that she had called the cops and told them she had a tenant who had been breaking into cars at night. Since it happened on apartment property, the leasing agency can file charges without involving me. She didn't mention me or anything. She also said the woman is getting evicted. On top of that, she gave me a $300 rent credit for next month to help cover some of my window repairs because, in her exact words, that lunatic should have never been living here in the first place. Best leasing lady ever. Commenter. Do not, and I repeat, do not hook up with a leasing lady. You got laid and you got paid, but hopefully, this is a lesson for you not to crap where you eat.